So Apex seems to be changing the direction of how they're going to be scheduling season 17, and this is not the normal way that they do things, but I actually like this approach a lot better than the normal way. Also, normally we see Apex reaching out to like pro players in the past on how to develop a better rank system, how to fix the game with a lot of the issues that it has. Well, it seems like things have flipped a little bit. Some of the pro players are now reaching out to Respawn, and Respawn seems to be accepting their offer of trying to make the game better, especially with this bad state that we're in. So look, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date, all things Apex Legends news related. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this. Also wanted to mention, you guys know I've been giving away $75 every single week on the YouTube channel for the YouTube streams, and I decided since I took a little bit of a break from streaming for a couple of days or maybe even a week or so, I'll be back soon. I wanted to open this giveaway up to literally everybody on the YouTube channel. So throughout the week, if you comment on any of the videos, you have a chance to win the $75. We're going to pick winners from every video throughout that week and put them on the wheel. If you win that wheel, obviously you get the money. If you win a game over on the streams, you get on the wheel as well. If you're a Vibe City Police, Council, whatever it may be, any kind of YouTube membership, automatically on the wheel. The last guaranteed way to get on the wheel for sure is also if you use code JMeyels to get 20% off of any Glytch order. It can be a cup, it can be a tub, anything, you're automatically entered as well. I actually have this extra tub of blue raspberry, so if anybody wants it, whoever wins this week will not only get $75 but also this tub of Glytch energy as well. So instead of it being open to just the YouTube streams, it's open to everybody now. 2 guaranteed ways to get on and then 2 free ways to get on as well. And blue raz is actually my second favorite flavor out of all of these drinks you see on the wall back here. So look, it's a really good flavor and I know you guys will enjoy it. All right, so the first thing that I wanted to make mention of here today, you guys actually might have saw this yourself if you launched your game today and played at all. So Apex actually put in a in-game message for you all to see that they are going to be releasing their brand new Story of the Outlands trailer tomorrow. So that's going to be Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. This trailer is going to be 4 minutes and 42 seconds long, and it is called just simply the Story of the Outlands now. However, they're going to put the real title in very soon whenever the trailer actually premieres. They don't want to give a little bit of hint, even though they've been dropping hints like crazy in the last couple of hours due to their leaks. Be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Now, secondly, I really wanted to mention 2 specific ways that EA or Apex Legends, Respawn Entertainment, whoever you want to give the credit here for, seems to be changing the way and the plans that they are using in order to promote this brand new season. So normally the way that things work is that if Apex wants a little bit of help, they will go out to the pro players or maybe even content creators and say, hey, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on that? How can we make this change? We saw them do that with season 13, especially with the rank system, where they actually got a lot of these pro players, a lot of these pro coaches into a facility together. I actually think they went and met in person and they decided to come up with this brand new rank system. And in that, they brought a very balanced rank system, and a lot of people seem to like it for the competitive integrity. However, a lot of the casual players hated it because they said it was way too hard. Well, this time it seems to have flip-flopped. So you guys know over the last couple of days, we have been discussing a lot about the state of the game and how Respawn seems to be really not like making any kind of reports on this. They've not really been discussing like changes that they're going to be making or hear you, or nothing like that has been going on as of late. And this seems to be the change that is taking place. I was actually surprised to see this because normally we don't see Respawn do it this way. So change number 1 that seems a little bit different is that Respawn, according to Cutnoid, an ALGS reporter, has enlisted the help of JMeyels to identify audio issues in the game related to silent bullets using a type of in-game clip system. And when you go to Zach's stream, he has a Nightbot command that says, I am working with the guys, referring to Respawn, to help them solve the audio issues. I can clip moments where audio fails and send them directly to the team. So if you see a weird symbol in the top right of my screen where the red symbols are, that's what it is. They've built it into my game. So Zach has like a special system on his game right now where he's got this symbol where it allows him to make in-game clips. So imagine, like, you know, you can make Twitch clips right over on streams. Well, they can actually take, I guess, little clips from the game and send them directly to Respawn. So it seems like there is like a theater mode behind all of this. I wish this clip system could honestly be given to the public because I would love to go back and watch some of my games as well. Regardless, it is nice that they are working with the community in order to identify these audio issues and a lot of the in-game bugs that are plaguing the game right now. Well, I thought that maybe, you know, Respawn reached out to pros because that's normally what they do. But Josh Medina, senior producer over there, actually said that Zach volunteered as tribute and I accepted it. So it seemed like Zach basically came to them and said, hey, look, we really want to help the game. we don't want this game to die. It needs to obviously do a little bit better. And so Respawn took him up on that offer, and I was actually pretty excited to see that as well. Also wanted to mention another change. This is not normally the way Respawn does it, but I like that they're going up against the grain here, because I think normally what seems to happen is that they basically follow this formula with how they release seasons, and people become like a little bit like dry to it. It's a little bit more numbing because we're so used to the same formula over and over and over. What seems like that might be changing come season 17. In season 16, they released a lot of updates, or released a lot of, you know, events and new modes, and all of that stuff was cool, but there wasn't a lot of like stuff going on throughout. Like there wasn't a lot of changes throughout. We're used to Respawn basically giving us a lot of balance changes at the beginning of a season, maybe some in the middle of a season, and that's it. Well, it seems like according to Thornton Smash, he's heard that it's going to be a little bit different this season. The EA embargo for season 17, which is basically like when all the early access stuff and videos and press content, all of that stuff can be released. So May 1st, in about 7 days or so, you should be starting to see a lot more of season 17's content, like being recorded by, you know, streamers and pro players and all of that stuff. And he said apparently the goal this season, though, is to actually fill the entire season with changes rather than just a massive dump of changes only in the first 2 weeks of the season. So it seems like instead of like making everything happen at once, the plan now is to go more towards a direction where we begin to start seeing changes throughout the season. This is the direction I've wanted Respawn to take for so long, and I'm happy that they seem to be doing it this time. Overall, I think it helps not only to release new stuff, but if you release it in a different way, it also provides this sense of like freshness, right? I think a lot of the community members aren't like numb to what's coming new, because like for instance, last season we did not get a brand new legend. When I say last season, I really mean the last seasonal launch. So basically the one that just happened for season 16, right? Season 16, we did not get a brand new legend. However, a lot of people didn't see that as a bad thing, because it kind of went against the grain, right? You know, the trade-off for no new legend is that we get all these other changes, all these other events, and all these other modes as well. And I think a lot of people did like that. However, season 17, we are getting a brand new legend, and things seem to be a little bit different, right? We're not getting the same old thematic event per season, and then, you know, one collection event per season. This time we got 4 collection events in a season. So a lot of things have changed compared to the way that they used to be, and I'm actually pretty excited about that. Another thing I'm excited for, you know, you got to take this for what you will. Thank you to JBuzz for tagging me in this over on Twitter, but this is what really caught my mind and caught my attention. So we know that Respawn loves to overhype their seasons, right? They love to say, we got some great stuff we're all pumped for you guys to see. However, this one seems a little bit more specific. This one seems a little bit more hype than the overhype that we used to see. We've got Thornton saying that apparently they're actually planning to release more things throughout the season rather than just one big dump at the beginning of the season. We've got also, you know, pro players working with Respawn trying to fix the audio issues that are going on now and giving them special features so that they can help Respawn. All of that's good. And then you had producer on Apex, so actually not the senior producer like Josh Medina, but a producer, so kind of the same field of play here, I guess. Jan. She said, I'm feeling really pumped after today's team meeting. I looked at everything that is coming into season 17, and I kept saying to myself, wow, I can't wait for our players to see this and that, and oh my gosh. So it's going to be so much fun, and when you guys see the updates, we can be excited together. So obviously you got to take it for what you will, and I know a lot of you have done a better job of taking the approach of like, you know, oh, I'll believe it when I see it, or we'll just see what the proof is, or we'll see what they actually do, because I know a lot of you are sick of like the overhype, the underdeliver. So interested to see what you guys have to say there. Considering that the producer kind of hinted more towards a specific thing, like, you know, I can't wait for them to see that. It sounds more like, you know, not necessarily like a change, like a balance change or anything like that, but maybe a new feature or something. That's kind of what I was getting at the hint here. Well, Thornton had also, I'm not saying this is exactly what it is, but it kind of seems like it could make a little bit of sense here. Thornton had showed a post for over a year and a half ago. This guy over at Respawn said that it would actually be neat to have something like an Apex museum where you could actually go and look at these old skins and old things that were released and everything like item that is possible to get into a game, like a vault of some sort, but not necessarily go and just buy them. So it's not necessarily saying that they're always going to be available for purchase, but you can go and look at every single thing that is in the shop at some point in time, I guess, and just kind of admire, I guess, if you want to. Basically, the motivation behind this is so that people don't have to go and Google what this or that skin looks like, right? You could just go look at it in the game. Then Thornton showed this picture of an Apex Games museum gift shop, and honestly, if it's called gift shop, that kind of makes it seem like it is going to be more purchasable and not necessarily a vault. I don't know. I am interested to see what Respawn has cooking up their sleeve and see if they actually have any big changes that's going to be worthwhile, because I know they always like to talk about it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related. And until the next time, I will see you all later, Gators.